Canada's housing market has become notorious for sky-high prices in major cities, with Toronto and Vancouver regularly ranking among the least affordable places in the world. But beyond the headlines and million-dollar condos, there's another Canada, one where homeownership doesn't require a lifetime of debt. Across this vast country, small towns offer housing at prices that seem almost impossible in today's market. These communities come with trade-offs: remote locations, challenging climates, or economies in transition. But for those willing to embrace a different lifestyle, they represent opportunities that have vanished from urban Canada. Whether you're considering a major life change, curious about alternative living options, or simply fascinated by the economic realities of this country, this exploration reveals where affordable housing still exists. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our content. Let's explore 10 Canadian towns where home prices remain remarkably low. Number 10. Baie-Comeau, Quebec. Homes here average around $190,000 in this working-class community of 21,000 residents. The economy relies on aluminum production, hydroelectric power, and forestry, providing stable industrial jobs with decent wages. Located 420 kilometers northeast of Quebec City, winter arrives with bitter cold and relentless winds along the St. Lawrence River's north shore. The Francophone community maintains strong cultural identity, though newcomers without French may find integration challenging. Infrastructure includes schools, healthcare, and amenities for comfortable living. The trade-off is clear: affordable housing and industrial employment in exchange for isolation, long winters, and dependence on boom-and-bust heavy industry sectors. Number 9. Grande Cache, Alberta. Properties hover around $190,000 despite dramatic Rocky Mountain surroundings. Coal mine closures eliminated the industrial foundation, triggering significant population decline among the roughly 3,800 remaining residents. The economy attempts pivoting toward tourism and outdoor recreation, hiking, ATV riding, hunting, but this transition hasn't generated the employment levels needed for stability. Winters bring severe cold, though Chinook winds occasionally provide temporary relief. Located hours from major centers in northwestern Alberta, services reflect the diminished population. For those seeking mountain living with minimal investment, Grande Cache offers stunning landscapes and tight-knit community atmosphere. The gamble involves betting on a town still searching for its post-mining purpose. Number 8. Rouyn-Noranda, Quebec. This copper mining center of 43,000 people offers median housing around $210,000. As a regional hub, it features Université du Québec and Abitibi-Témiscamingue, hospital facilities, and cultural events. Countless lakes and forests offer year-round outdoor recreation. However, the horn smelter creates serious environmental concerns. Arsenic emissions exceed safety guidelines in certain areas, placing the community at the center of health debates. Buyers must weigh lower prices against potential long-term health impacts. Mining provides well-paying but cyclical jobs tied to commodity prices. Predominantly Francophone, the city offers more linguistic diversity than smaller Quebec towns. Rouyn-Noranda presents genuine urban amenities and natural beauty shadowed by environmental concerns prospective residents must carefully consider. Number 7. Maristown, Newfoundland and Labrador. Homes sell for approximately $140,000, pricing that reflects the devastating impact of the 1992 cod moratorium. Fishing and shipbuilding once provided generations of employment before fish stock depletion eliminated the industrial base. Today's 5,000 residents face stubbornly high unemployment and population decline as young people leave. The community maintains strong bonds characteristic of Newfoundland outports, supporting each other through hardship with resilience born from generations facing challenging circumstances. Winter brings powerful winds, cold, and isolation on this remote Burin Peninsula location. Rugged coastal beauty and authentic Newfoundland character create genuine appeal. The trade-off: rock-bottom prices and genuine community in exchange for economic uncertainty and remoteness. Number 6. Bathurst, New Brunswick. Homes sell near $150,000, though property taxes run relatively high as the limited tax base struggles supporting services in this 12,000-person coastal community. The economy transitioned from mining toward healthcare, services, and modest tourism, though this shift hasn't generated needed employment levels. Bathurst operates bilingually in English and French, reflecting New Brunswick's official language status. The coastal location provides milder climate than prairie alternatives, with Chaleur Bay moderating temperatures and offering scenic waterfront. Limited employment remains the fundamental challenge. Finding work requires securing professional positions, accepting service wages, or working remotely. For retirees or remote workers, Bathurst presents affordable coastal living with adequate amenities and less extreme weather than many budget-friendly alternatives. Number 5. Miramichi, New Brunswick. You can purchase a home for around $135,000 in this river city of roughly 17,000 residents. Decades of forestry and fishing contraction eliminated thousands of jobs, creating unemployment rates above provincial averages and median incomes among the country's lowest. Young people continue leaving for opportunities elsewhere, creating an aging demographic profile. Yet Miramichi maintains strong East Coast identity, internationally known for salmon fishing, attracting anglers from around the world during season. Community ties remain robust despite economic hardship, demonstrating maritime friendliness and mutual support. The river valley provides four-season outdoor access and a pace of life utterly different from urban centers. For those with remote income, retirement savings, or minimal financial needs, Miramichi delivers affordable homeownership and authentic maritime experience. The reality: local employment opportunities are severely limited. Number 4. Thompson, Manitoba. Industrial wages from Vale's nickel mining operations create unusual dynamics where homes sell for roughly $165,000 despite relatively high local incomes. Known as the Hub of the North, this community of 13,000 residents offers income-to-housing cost ratios vanished from southern Canada. The trade-off involves subarctic climate where winter dominates October through May, with temperatures regularly plunging below degrees C. Thompson maintains infrastructure uncommon in northern communities: hospital facilities, schools, shopping centers, and recreational amenities. Located 740 kilometers north of Winnipeg, it sits in isolation from major population centers. Complete economic dependence on mining operations creates fundamental vulnerability. When nickel prices drop or operational decisions shift, the entire community faces existential threats. For those embracing extreme northern living, mining work offers economic advantages impossible elsewhere. Number 3. Flin Flon, Manitoba. Mining operations continue providing well-paying jobs where homes sell for approximately $130,000, minimal housing costs, while employed residents earn solid industrial wages. Roughly 5,000 people straddling the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border experience classic boom-bust patterns tied to global metal prices and mine viability. Winter temperatures routinely hit -40 degrees C in this landscape of exposed rock, countless lakes, and boreal forest. The town sits extraordinarily remote, nearly 700 kilometers from Winnipeg, with wilderness surrounding in all directions, attracting serious anglers and outdoor enthusiasts. Flin Flon works for those who thrive in tight-knit communities, don't mind extreme isolation and cold, and either work in mining or have independent income. The authentic northern Canadian experience comes with economic vulnerability and climatic severity most Canadians actively avoid. Number 2. Kapuskasing, Ontario. Homes average $120,000, though heating costs become major budget items as furnaces run continuously 6 months or more fighting cold that can reach -40 degrees C and below. The approximately 8,000 residents endure some of Canada's most punishing winter conditions in this forestry-dependent community, regularly recording the coldest temperatures in southern Canada. Winter extends far beyond what most consider reasonable. Located roughly 800 kilometers from Toronto and over 400 from Thunder Bay, this geographic separation defines northern Ontario existence. Forestry provides most stable jobs, while service positions offer fewer opportunities and lower wages. The calculation is straightforward. Can you handle extreme, prolonged cold and genuine isolation in exchange for homeownership costing less than a year's salary in Toronto? Kapuskasing represents Canadian affordability at its most extreme trade-off point. Number 1. Elliott Lake, Ontario. You could genuinely purchase a detached home for around $95,000, less than the price of a new pickup truck, making this former uranium mining town of 10,000 one of Canada's most affordable housing markets. The mines closed decades ago, eliminating the economic foundation. The community marketed itself as a retirement destination, successfully attracting seniors with promises of affordable living and natural beauty, creating a demographic heavily weighted toward older residents. Limited employment opportunities exist for working-age people, concentrated in healthcare, retail, and municipal services. Dense forests and countless lakes provide year-round outdoor recreation, approximately 150 kilometers from Sudbury and over 700 from Toronto. Winter brings cold and snow common to northern Ontario, with heating costs representing significant ongoing expenses that offset initial housing affordability, a critical factor in true cost of living calculations. For retirees with fixed incomes, remote workers, or those willing to create their own opportunities, Elliott Lake provides homeownership at prices unimaginable elsewhere. The reality involves accepting limited career prospects, an aging community, geographic isolation, and harsh winters. These 10 towns reveal the true cost of affordable housing in Canada, not just in dollars, but in trade-offs that shape daily life. Geographic isolation, economic uncertainty, extreme weather, and limited opportunities create the conditions where homes sell for prices that seem impossible in today's market. For some people, these trade-offs are absolutely worth it. Retirees stretching fixed incomes, remote workers freed from location constraints, or those who genuinely prefer small-town life and outdoor access over urban amenities. For others, the challenges outweigh the savings, particularly young families needing employment options and quality services. Understanding these communities requires looking beyond housing prices to examine what makes them affordable in the first place. Often the very factors that drove prices down also limit who can successfully build lives there. Canada's housing crisis has made homeownership feel impossible for millions. Yet these towns prove affordability still exists for those willing to fundamentally reimagine where and how they live. If this look at Canada's most affordable housing markets interested you, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell. Drop a comment telling us whether any of these towns could work for your situation, or share your own experiences with affordable Canadian communities. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.